You need to be able to find another reason other than yourself to do this.
What you're writing is just like, you're like millimeters away.
I'd be about 5 mils away actually.
Yeah, but then look at your other ones, they'll be like a mil away, each of them.
Yeah, that's my trend. Close to the letters, mate. Hug it. Start thinking about what you're looking forward to, because it clearly takes a while. Good morning, welcome to another vlog, All or Nothing. I'm Brett Campbell, all or nothing. That's who I am, really. Brett Campbell, all or nothing. I've had a good coffee this morning, feeling good. Not that the coffee is the thing that makes me feel good, but it's Monday. Got the Christmas tree up. Got the Christmas tree up at home too, that's exciting. Busy day today. I've got appointments back to back. Actually got a call right now. We'll still manage to get some great content. I've got a good feeling today's vlog's gonna be a good one. Should I boost a post? In regards to boosting a post, there's probably a number of factors that you need to take in. One is available budget. Now I'm presuming here, but you've said, you know, if your posts reach around 730, should you boost it? I'm presuming Facebook have popped a message up in your news feed and said, oh, this post has got an amazing reach, you should boost it. That's what they do. So that's Facebook's business model, to make people who don't understand ads spend money. And they do it extremely well, obviously, and they even use a nice blue button. But my thoughts around that is, I would only be boosting posts that there is a purpose behind it. Right, so for example, with a lot of our videos, so we put out a lot of content videos, and we might go, okay, this one is one that we want to have, you know, really good reach, because it could be a good feeder video for everything else. We might put 10, 20, 30, whatever, 100, whatever the budget actually consists of. And when I say budget, I'm really meaning what's the surplus cash. Like, if you're going to be spending money on just boosting posts and, you know, you've only got, like, let's say a budget of $50 to spend, I wouldn't be putting it on a boosted post. I'd be putting it on a highly targeted ad with a specific outcome at the end of it. So it ultimately comes down to the purpose of what do you want to have happen in this day and age, because a lot of small businesses don't have real big brand equity. Just boosting posts to get, you know, it in front of another 500 people or 1,000 people is just really, in my view, it's not a waste of money, but it's definitely not the best place to invest the money first up. When it comes to language, there's a difference of using profanity in a video versus the written text. So I've looked over your sales copy, and you have used obviously some profanity, and I know your marketplace does sort of acknowledge that a lot easier, but I would be refraining from using that type of language in any sales copy, in any written copy. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing a video and, you know, like me even saying, oh, f that right now, you know, but if you wrote it, it then leaves it up to someone else's terminology of the tonality of the word. So it's really important to make sure that as you're going through and reading your copy, how it actually could sound from multiple different avenues, I guess. Definitely do not be using swear words in your written copy. Use the words that obviously elicit emotion, but yeah, it can be misconstrued. Again, I mean, I've done videos where I've talked about, should I be swearing on my videos and my vlogs, all of those things, but it's easier to take on board in person and when someone uses a tonality, because as you know, you could say the word f 10 different ways and it can have 10 different meanings. A lot of our posts on Facebook are going to have hundreds of comments of people typing yes, because that's what we're doing for people to download the app moving forward. And I'm fairly confident about when we launch this thing, we're going to have a few thousand users off the bat. So it'll get its traction, and we just need to have a call to action. You know, where we've got make it, underneath that will be another one saying, leave us a comment below if you've tried it before, but you know, something, just a call to action that we're trying to entice people to do it. Contribution will never happen unless you get your own foundation sorted first. Like, if you look at the cycle of the entrepreneur, the highest level is contribution. right? That's where Bill Gates, perfect example, his whole life is dedicated to contribution now. I'm yet to meet an entrepreneur who doesn't want to serve above themselves. Like we all feel we've got a higher purpose. I truly believe that that's just an innate entrepreneurial thing. We just want to be able to serve, keep serving, keep serving. Obviously contribution is that level where you're able to give and spend your time, effort, energy, focus, all the currencies in that area. Let me just address your opening line of helping people and upsetting people. You are going to upset people. If you're not prepared to be able to upset people, you need to get out of this right now. You cannot make noise. You cannot do what you're about to embark on and not upset some people. It's just gonna happen. You just can't. So you need to, from your perspective, you need to know the reality of that is gonna happen. There's gonna be people who will post on your Facebook and disagree with something you say. That's gonna happen, but it's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna put up your first few posts, and myself and my wife, we've generated quite a large following, right? I get very little of it anyway. But every so often there's someone who will say something, or they'll try and call me out, and it doesn't upset me at all personally. When it first happened, I thought, oh no, the world had ended, right? We all go through the cycle. The point that you really need to be focusing on is, if you're not upsetting people, you're not helping people, especially in the industry you're in. You can't have it one way without the other. Right? So your goal to actually help people go through this process, if you don't do it, if you leave it, then obviously you're not going to help them, right? That's a given. You're not going to have the flexibility to be able to quit when you want. I truly believe that the key ones here, if you're not willing to do it for you, do it for I just bought my wife a Porsche, okay? It's the most expensive car I've ever bought. I work my ass off every freaking day. I'm in the office 7 a.m, out of here 5, sometimes 6, 7, depending. I'm working all the time. Now that doesn't mean that that's me forever, right? I just know I'm in a cycle right now where I'm got to do what I've got to do to get the results. Because guess what? I'm not driven personally. I'm not driven by money. I'm not personally driven by money. So if I didn't have my wife going, I'd love to have this, I probably wouldn't be driving towards it as hard as I am, right? So I come from living in a bloody timber shack, basically. I know what it's like to live there, and I'm cool, and I had a great upbringing. So I don't really have a huge personal connection to living in nice big houses, even though I do love nice big things. My wife loves that. She would desire that. Where I'm coming from with this is, and I think I've talked to a lot of people in the same situation where it's easy to let you down, right? It's easy to let yourself down because you're doing it all the time. You're doing it already, and it becomes quite easy. It's like,
You live it.
It's not as easy when you come to the forefront and the reality that you're letting down someone else in your life that you really love, and that by your lack of not executing on what you know you can actually do, you're not letting that person live the life that you know they deserve and the life that you would want for them either. Let's look at it a different way. You need to be able to find another reason other than yourself to do this. I could quite comfortably just do nothing and run a few little small online business gigs. I decide not to do that right now because I had to commit to something higher than me. I've got nine families that are relying on me now with our business. So if I'm not putting in the time, if I'm not putting in the effort, if I'm not doing what I'm committing to saying I'm gonna do, there's our own team of people here who are gonna be impacted by it. And not only that, our clients are gonna be impacted. If Brett's not showing up and playing his best game, because guess what? I can relate to every single one of those things that you have put down there. Like, I can relate to every single one. But for me, speaking from experience on this and going through this, I've actually gone through a couple of these waves in different industries. For me personally, and this may be something you need to do as well, is connect a higher reason, connect a bigger reason to it. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to go to work, you need to ask yourself, shit, who am I letting down by not doing this? And then the wife and the kids, I can't see any bigger reason as to why. I'm not sure if you've gone through your own personal values and if you have a set of values listed out. So you need to reconnect into those every single day. Every single day. Get those values, tick them off. Did I portray this today? Was I this? Was I that? We need the daily check-in until you've got momentum, until it becomes more of a habitual thing, till it becomes autopilot. You need to go back to the old school drawing board, So there we go, that's another vlog down. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I told you at the very start I knew there was going to be some goodness today. I think you got some behind the scenes, me coaching today. Anyway, that's it. It's another day down, another vlog. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know there's some great content in there, so please feel free to leave us a comment below and let us know if you've taken anything away from it. But as always, If you're not yet subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, hit the share button. If there's the poke button available, you should be hitting that as they should be hitting every button that you can. Just tap your phone. Thank you for watching today's vlog. If you would like to tune into another episode, hit the video on your left, and don't forget to subscribe by hitting the link on the right.